Good morning, my fellow family, friends, and colleagues. This is your girl, Dr. Charity, aka the Queen of Divas, and I'm here to give you your weekly encouragement on today. Well, this is a special Sunday because this is leading up to, I'm just going to add a little tidbit. This is just my little spotlight before I go in and give you something great to take through this week. But I just want to give just a little spotlight. I think this song is Happy Birthday to Me, the beautiful Queensy. I feel a surprise. Oh, what could it be? Mm, that's a good question. I guess that's between God, the significant other, and family. Because I don't know what's going on. But I know one thing. This is my birthday week. And that's what is I am delighted about it. I'm looking forward to. Because I'm just happy that I'm here another year. I am here to see and enjoy another year of blessings from above, from on high. I am happy that I'm still here when I technically am not supposed to be here. But I'm a living testimony of what the one above can do if you just trust him. Mm. We'll see what the surprise is because I don't know what it is. But oh well. As I told you last week and told you for weeks and weeks in advance, I've been feeling like the Little Mermaid. I don't know when, I don't know how, but something's happening. I just don't know what it is. Oh, what could it be? Don't know. Guess it's for them to know and for me to wait and find out. But on today, as you can tell, this beautiful, gorgeous, it is feeling more like spring, not necessarily fall, feeling more like spring, which is still unusual for going into the end, coming from the end of August, going into the beginning of September. But fall is right around the corner. But you see today that the sun is out, the natural sun, which means that the blessing is on you. You see it? You see? You see that glow? You see that gleam? You see that beam? The blessing is here. You hear on today and you can hear me? That's the blessing. The fact that you're alive is the blessing. The fact that you have is a blessing. The fact that you have anything, whether that be the shelter, the car, the job, the family, regardless, your health, your strength, regardless of what you have, the fact that you have it is the blessing. That means you blessed, regardless of what it looks like. You're blessed on today because you're here to hear the very thing that I'm saying. Somebody did not get that opportunity today. Somebody's not here to hear. Somebody's not here to see. Somebody's not here at all. But you are. That's the blessing. But also, when you see this gleam and beam that you see on me, it is the spiritual sun shining through. And the spiritual sun is the favor. That's what you yearn for the most. It's the favor. The favor from the spiritual sun showing you that not only can you be blessed, you can be blessed beyond measure, blessed and highly favored, blessed and put in positions that you have no business being in because his hand is on you. And that's what you yearn for. Because as I've told you, that's where your overflow is at. The question to you today, do you want the overflow? Who wants the overflow out there that's listening today? Who wants to know what it's like to feel like walking through the favor? Not just getting the job, getting the promotion, and getting the promotion with the raise. How many people want that? Not just getting into a relationship, who wants the relationship with the one, and then being married and with the person that cares for you as much as you care for them. How many want that? Who not just wants the car, who wants the car with the fuel efficiency and running right and has little to nothing wrong with it? With the low car payment. I'm just talking, just throwing some things out there. Cause that's right there. What I just gave you a few instances where that's favor. That's what favor look like. But I got you. Come on in. Tune in to the birthday queen today. I got something to tell you because today is a motivational booster. I want to give everybody a motivational booster because it's been on my heart. As I was meditating this week, it's been on my heart because through this meditation, as I told you, I'm in a transition, but the transition, the closer as time is coming, the transition is manifesting. And it's making me antsy and it's making me just not because necessarily of what's happening, but because I don't know when. I don't know how. I don't know what. So I'm teeter-tottering because I'm here, but I don't see. But that's what I'm on. That's what I want to motivate somebody on today. So let me in. Come on in. I got something for you. So today I want to ask, just everybody that's tuning in today, has anybody felt like that they put all the effort in? You done did all the work. You done put all your effort in, and you done came right up to the end mark. You about to hit that buzzer like an American Ninja Warrior. You about to cross that line like it's a marathon. And when you get to it, it just seems like something shows up that gives a little hinkling that you just might miss out. Anybody feel like that? Anybody feel like that? Okay. I'll give another example. Anybody feel like that they done spend all their time and effort and putting into getting to this destination. And when they get to the destination, instead of a door opening up to say welcome, you come to a door and the door is still closed. Anybody feel like that? Anybody feel like the door is still closed, like they done did everything and can't get in? Now that mind you, you already know what's behind the door. You know that you're supposed to, and not necessarily what all is behind the door, but you know that what is behind the door is yours. But the door is not open. Anybody feel like that? Okay. Because if that's you today, you're who I'm talking to. Come on in. I got something to tell you. Well, if I had to give this weekly encouragement a title, it would simply be, don't move. You are too close. Let that resonate. And I'm going to say it again because I'm going to keep it simple today. Don't move. You're too close. Well, somebody today is saying, well, Dr. Charity, what you mean by don't move? I don't stay where I'm not wanted. I know where you're coming from. But sometimes we may feel like we're wanted, even though we may still be wanted. Sometimes it's just our assumption. Somebody else may be saying, well, Dr. Charity, how am I mean, if the door is closed, what even confirms that that I'm too close? What confirms that this is right and this is happening for me? I'm glad you asked. Come on in. Lend me your ear just for a few minutes. I want to tell you something. I want to share something with you. So, as you know, like I said, this is going into my birthday. My birthday is on Wednesday, September 3rd, Labor Day weekend, belated Labor Day weekend, baby. But this birthday queen right here, like I said and told you, just give you an insight. I've been meditating all week leading up to my birthday, like I do every other week. And this week has been a trying week. But I believe it's because something is manifesting. That's my spirit and my intuition telling me that. And I tuned in. I really didn't know where to go. I was literally teeter-tottering. I didn't know where to go. So I just told the spirit, I said, look, you got to give me something. And I tuned in to Pastor John Hanna, and he preached about the loaves and the fishes. But there was something he said that the NIV version of the Bible said about this story that stood out to him. And he emphasized it when he was preaching, saying that when God told the disciples to go and grab, instead of going to buy, to go and grab from the crowd, it said in the NIV version of this story that God only did it to test them, for he already knew what he was going to do. And Pastor John Hannah went in on that one. And when I heard that, I said, So in other words, this challenge is only a test. As it's only a test you going through. It's gonna be over real soon. Yeah, because it's only a test. So you telling me that this is gonna work out in my favor, regardless of what it looks like, as long as I understand that he already got the plan. He already got it planned out. All you got to do is just trust. Don't assume, just trust that he got this in the can. I said, okay. So he already knows, just like he told Jeremiah, I already know the thoughts that I have for you, the plans that I have for you to live and not die, for you to prosper and not fail. I already have. I said, okay. Then Pastor Keon Henderson came behind on Friday and talked about being blessed in the same city. This became confirmation. Being blessed in the same city. In other words, in the same place that you failed to succeed in at first, you will succeed and be highly favored in the next go round. And he said that grace comes to you. So that means you don't have to move. And that's where this motivation is coming from. I'm telling you, don't move, because while I was meditating, just like I said, this transition is now beginning to manifest. And I'm not going to lie, with my anxiety and it's not to feel what's happening. I'm ready for what happened, because this has already been discussed. This has already been talked over. So that ain't the fearful. That ain't where the scariness is. I told you the scariness and the anxiety is when and how. That's where the fear is at. And not because I'm not ready for it. Oh no, when it happens, my words is my very own word. I told you, I'm going to end up being like Kelly Price off of He Proposed. I looked in his eyes and I said yes. That is going to be me. That's going to be my response. But with that being said, the antsiness and the fear is when and how. You're just trying to keep yourself from, getting too hyped, but not being hyped enough. You're just up and down like a roller coaster. But I'm telling you today, from my own, because this right here, this motivational boost is not just for you. While I'm helping you, I'm helping myself. The Spirit dealt with me and told me, said, don't you move. You so close. Yeah, the door is closed, but you do realize that your hand is about to touch this handle. You so close that, girl, the door, just because the door closed don't mean the door ain't supposed to be open. Hey, the door can open within the next few seconds. And because you decide right now to tap out and walk away, that door gonna open, your blessing gonna be standing behind, and you gonna miss out. And the Spirit already did tell me in the beginning of the year, if I decided to tap out of this, it won't gonna be his fault. It was gonna be my fault, because he came to do what he's coming to fulfill his purpose. But if you don't have yourself in place where he can fulfill his purpose, and he ain't waiting 10 years for you to get straight and straighten up, because his mind said, hey, I came to do this. We discussed this, and you said you were ready. What's going on? Now, he's not going to force, because he's sent from above. This is God. God answering prayer. So God don't send to fulfill any old person and any old thing. He gonna send the best for you, and he has. So the Spirit is telling me, ain't nobody gonna force, but ain't nobody gonna wait all day and all night for you either. So my word to you is don't move. And when I heard that, The fact that Pastor John Hanna and Pastor Keon Henderson both talked about the same thing had me saying, this is what they need to hear. Today they need to be motivated and boosted that don't move. You're too close. The door is about to swing open in your favor. Don't move. Right now is not the time. You've came too far. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't tap out right now. Tap in and hang on. Hang on just a little while longer. Because the thing about it is, you just don't know what can be around the corner just seconds and minutes a day after you walk away. And the question that will be asked to you, was it worth it? So I said all that to say this because, hey, I've been waiting for a while for this. I've been waiting 8 years for this, to be quite honest. This has been discussed, like I said. And this right here is I'm and I did. I needed all the time to prepare for this. But like I said, the transition that I'm in is a challenge because I've never been in this place. Been a lot of places, seen a lot of things, but I've never been in this place. As I told you, I feel like Tamla Man, time and time again. I never thought I'd win. But when it gets closer to that time, it gets a little antsy. Shout out to my significant other, Mr. LEG. I know he's tuning in. I know he's tuning in and ready to celebrate along with me. Hopefully sooner than I think. But then again, that's between him and God. I don't know what's going on. But I do thank him for whatever it is that he has planned. The only thing that I hope and pray is like the woman told me when I went to go get my nails done yesterday. She said, well, happy birthday to your birthday queen. And I pray that this very thing, because she heard me talking to another young lady that heard some incidents. And I got some feedback from a lot of people that was looking at me when I gave some small hinklings and hints. They looked at me like, I like the sound of that. Now I'm on the edge of my seat trying to figure out, what's going to happen? Ooh, what is up his sleeve? So the lady told me, she said, I hope you get everything. I hope you get the very thing that you're wishing for your birthday. I said, thank you so much. I do too. But, that's between God and the one. I have no say so. Like I said last week, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. My hands go up. I don't know one thing from another. I really don't. I am in the clouds, so I can't see not a darn thing. I feel his hand, and he's pulling my leg very good, but I don't know where the world I'm going. But oh well, that we'll find out real soon. We'll find out real soon. But shout out to him. You know very well who you are. And nobody like you. You're the best. You're the best and more than enough for me. Much love. Love you, baby. But I said all that to say this. That in this case, just to bring it to a closing, in this case, that you are in a situation similar. In the case that you're in a situation similar where you're trying to determine, what do I do when I get to the closed door? I am telling you that don't move. Just like you may have failed in this place, God's favor is going to come down and show forth for you. He's going to show through and he's going to bless you in the same place and bless you beyond measure. But the thing that you got to take going through this week today is don't move. Don't move. You move, as Miss Jerry said on Martin, just for those who are a little less religious. You move your feet, you lose your seat. Don't move because you miss out on what is right there. And I'm telling somebody, everybody today, you're too close to it. It's about to happen. But you've got to realize and trust in him that indeed he promised. And because he promised, it shall be done. Hey, and then firmly stand. Do like I'm doing today. It's been just a side note, little fun fact. Does anybody want to know why I'm decked out in gold? Decked out looking all shiny today? If anybody, besides the fact that this is my birthday queen, but I always look good regardless. But I look like this because these are one of my colors that I plan to do, and I plan to wear this color when I say I do. I'm just looking decked out, and I am showing forth faith, a faith walk by showing what I look like before it happens. This is just a preview. It will look even better when it comes, but I'm just showing forth my faith in this. For I believe, even though I'm a little anxious, a little scared, a little antsy, I believe it shall come to pass because it was already promised. And as my big brother told me months ago, it's already done. You just got to make sure you in place and don't move. Don't move. It's going to come to your sight. That door about to swing open and you about to walk in and be honored. So on today, I want you to go through this week knowing that you are all right where you are. God is going to rain down the blessing in your life right where you are. God is going to send down his favor right where you are. It is your time, as another lady told me in the nail salon yesterday. She said, look, sounds like you're going to get everything you deserve, but you deserve it. I said, it's amazing because my significant other told me that in the beginning. He told me, he said that you deserve it. And I'm sitting there like, wow, amazing. So I was like, amazing. So it's amazing that somebody can see that. It's amazing that somebody knows that. And she said also, it's your time. And I believe it is my time, for I've waited so long. But it is your time. Just be still and wait and don't move because it's yours right now. Well, that's all that I have for you on today on this beautiful birthday weekend. But tune in next week as I celebrate this week and this birthday. Looking forward to whatever the surprise is for the birthday queen. We'll wait and see what God and SO has. But I want you to please subscribe to YouTube. Go to the YouTube and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is at Lady Superwoman 9999. There's 4 nines for all of your weekly encouragements and motivationals, just like this motivational booster today. And remember, as you go through this week, to don't move. You are too close. You have put in too much work and put in too much effort. And just like I encourage my significant other, I've been encouraging to encourage them all the time that I can. You are too close. You're doing the best. So therefore, the best for you is yet to come. And what you deserve and desire is right in front of you. All you have to do, as I told him, go get your blessing. It's your time. And just like I told him it's his time and to go get it, I'm telling you, going through this week, go get it. Don't move. Stand still and see the salvation of him. See the favor, because the door is about to swing and open in your favor, and you're about to experience more than you can imagine if you don't move. I love you. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.